Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my video. In today's video, we have a Seeking Sister Wife update regarding the Snowdens. So Christeline, the sister wife that legally married Dimitri, we saw him in last week's episode, or last Monday's episode. He actually proposed to Christeline. We know that she filed for a in March. She filed for a restraining order against Dimitri and Ashley. In April, Dimitri filed for divorce, and everything's been kind of left up to other people to speculate and discuss. I know that former sister wives have gone on different podcasts and YouTube channels to discuss. There's been a GoFundMe started, but we haven't actually heard from Christeline. Well, she actually just made an Instagram post and we're gonna go through that. Okay, so she put up this picture, this thank you picture, grateful picture, and then she said in the caption, "Words aren't enough to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. I know you want to know if we're okay, and I appreciate you so much for that, but there are simply things that I am not able to share at this time. I hope you can understand." Probably pending litigation. What I can tell you is that my girls and I are doing okay for now. The journey ahead of us is long and a little scary, but I am keeping my head up and pushing through. We are in the process of finding new accommodation. If you're in the California area and have some renting recommendations, please reach out. I will update you as much as I can on how things are progressing with us. Again, thank you for everything you have done for me and my girls. May your kindness be returned to you 100 times over. And when the time comes, I promise to turn the kindness you have shown me over to someone else in need. Please be safe and well. Okay, so I mean, a lot has been alleged against Dimitri and Ashley. Dimitri was able to go to court and get the temporary restraining order thrown out because he was able to provide text messages that allegedly showed that Christeline said she liked, what she was asking for as an example of why she needed the restraining order. So all of that got thrown out. So it appears she is still in the United States. In the last episode that we saw where Dimitri actually proposes for her, at that point, I believe they got married in January. But at that point, she had already been here for 5 months, and she was talking about how much she missed South Africa and her family. So I would assume that she's probably extremely homesick and wanting to get home, but with having to go through a divorce, I'm not sure, honestly. I think with Rona, they don't even know, like we saw in the last episode of 90 Day Fiance, right, that they weren't even sure if Trump had changed part of the K-1 visa, that you're no longer responsible for someone for 10 years. It's now a lifetime, when Kalani went to see the immigration attorney, but the lawyer was like, I don't even know if you can enforce that. So the people even like pushing the paperwork don't even know fully what's going on. It's all a mess. So people, I think, like Christeline, are stuck in limbo, and she has very little resources. And honestly, as a mom, my heart just breaks for her. You know, I'm not sure as far as what kind of public assistance she can utilize or seek to take advantage of. But we'll see if she's able to. She's going to need legal representation against Dimitri. I'm not sure how much money the Snowdens have. You know, we did see former sister wives saying that they were paid like a few $1,000s to like leave, but kind of left them like out on their asses, and it's a really scary situation. So my heart really goes out to Christeline and to her girls as she tries to navigate this, you know, how to get divorced, how to get back home, how to just put her life back together. And I know a lot of people, you know, have said, well, like, why would you like move to another country without like a contingency plan and all that stuff? And I think that's a perfectly fine question to ask and a criticism to have, but at the end of the day, there is no excuse or reason why a human being should be treated in that manner. And if someone escapes a situation with nothing, which is a lot of times what happens in DV situations, they need resources. So it is good that that Vanessa especially, because she stayed quiet for so long, and many people have speculated that there was an NDA in place that the Snowdens had, that she couldn't speak out about her experience with them. But now all these other similar stories are coming to light. Former sister wife Ari, who actually alerted the network to the Snowdens prior to them, or when they were first cast on the show, that was overlooked. Then what happened with Vanessa and Taylor, they're all speaking out now, and they're really supporting Christeline, and I think that that's amazing. And I think talking about what happened is going to prevent other people from getting sucked into that toxic environment. So I think that's really good. I'll continue to keep you guys updated if anything else comes to light, but for now, she has thanked everyone who have made donations, I think, to her GoFundMe. I think that's really amazing that she's even thinking about how she can pay it forward in the future. I think that that just shows her character, what kind of person she is, that it's not about like profiting off of anything. At least that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But anyways, you guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad. I will be completely honest, this season of Happily Ever After, 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, is such a bummer. It's incredibly hard to meme because it's just like, half the episode is like, okay, is this just Angela's weight loss journey? Is this like divorce court with Ronald, Tiffany, Kalani, and Asuelu? Like, what am I actually watching? And it's just, I think this is Rona come home to roost, because, you know, I think TLC banked as much as they could and they pumped out so much content for us, and now we're left with like this bullshit. So hopefully, I'm hoping, first of all, HEA could totally be 1 hour episodes, and then it could be just like wham bam, thank you ma'am. But for some reason we need to recap the entire last episode for the beginning of the next episode, and then we have to drag it on for another hour and a half. I don't understand that. Anyways, I'm really hoping soon we can get The Other Way. The Other Way has always been one of my more favorite spinoffs of the franchise. I would love a Before the 90, although Before the 90 season 4 was a big, I think every single couple split up on that season. So big bummer. And that brought us Big Ed, and wow. So anyways, you guys, but I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad, and take care. Have a good one. Much love. Bye-bye.